So we're going to go ahead and look at the underlying.
Go on.
Yeah, you can go ahead and scan it on there. So, did you get it? Yeah. Yeah, the new version's got a better loader in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that works.
Yeah. Anyway, so, to show you guys what's going on under the covers of this, we're going to go ahead and look at the underlying JSON that we use to download and create that on the iPod, iPad, just iOS, or, on the Android, any of the other.
First, go back to home and delete the first one. If you're going to use...
Which one?
You're going to have to delete Mr. 1. Delete. No. Delete the whole thing. You only get 3.
I'm just going to go to the JSON.
You need to delete. Oh, so you're not going to show the how to create one programmatically?
For right now, I'm just going to go over the JSON. So,
okay.
So this is essentially how I get the information onto the iPhone, iPad, all that. So we just go to API pages. And here is the underlying JSON that defines what you're seeing right here. So as you can see, this is the title, this is the contents item, you have all the links that you have here, and then the meat, if I can find it down here, there's the zip link.
You gotta, it's not in the, it's on stage 1. Remember, you have to follow it, the 3D model. For Hollywood, you gotta grab the link.
Oh, right. So, this one, right?
Yeah.
So this is the JSON for the top level here,
Menu.
and the menu, and to load the
API pages.
Oh, right.
I mean, CMS 3D.
So this is going to be the link to the actual zip file. So once we get that, you load it directly into whatever that you want to display this, and you have the 3D file that you can show on your own platform. So theoretically, if you wanted to create your own browser for Daqri, you could do that just by using all the bits and pieces of the API here. So once you've unzipped the zip file, inside of the JSON here, we have what object you expect. So this is hollywoodsign.obj, and then we've got a list of textures. So that's what to be expected in there. So essentially, all you do is you grab the mesh, load the mesh through whatever game engine or rendering platform that you're using, set up all the textures with it, and you're good to go. You can do whatever you want to with it at that point. So yeah, that's essentially the rough overview of what's going on here. As you can see, all the little bits and pieces are on there. So we have creation date, update date. So this is how we're doing caching. So it just checks the update date. If that is sooner than the cache is, then it just grabs the new zip file and makes sure that the JSON's all up to date. Then we've just got a number of different flags in here, and as you can see, this is all pretty straightforward. So whenever we need to make a change to it, or since we're in beta now, we're also open to any suggestions that anybody might have for improving things. Or
has there been any work done on error management, like if the animation is too large, if you have inadequate content, stuff like that?
Yeah, so for instance, we do have a check where if you're running 3G and you're not on Wi-Fi, if you're about ready to download something that's 5 megabytes or larger, it'll give you a warning. because, like
It
Brian
won't
had
just
said
hang
earlier.
there.
I'm sorry?
It won't just hang there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and I've been developing and trying to create a little bit more meaningful, feedback system for the downloading the whole 9 yards. So it'll show that little pie chart. I don't know if you saw, or pie graph. When it's downloading to give you an idea how much more you've got left, and then it takes anywhere from a couple of seconds to, or it's generally a couple of seconds to load it into the actual game engine that'll do the rendering and everything.
Without audio, because audio is usually a few megs, yeah.
Yeah, so that's another thing. I mean, you don't want to, put in a giant, MP3 that's like 10 minutes long or something like that.
Concert.
It'll definitely,
No streaming, in other words.
not at the moment.
Yeah.
I mean, like I was saying, this is all, going to be open as much as we can, because we just want everybody to be a part of making it an awesome augmented reality experience. So.
And again, my question is there work being done on the content itself? The actual
How do you-
image, the actual
Creating the 3D content?
Yeah.
So a lot.
So anybody can upload whatever they.
We'll show you how to upload something right now to the Daqri we just made. So you're gonna, so if you go, instead of going to the gallery which has pre-made stuff, you can upload your own. Right here.
The idea is
Yeah.
that it's predominantly user-generated content.
Yeah. Well, so there's like licensing reasons why it's going to be predominantly user-generated, because we can't go to TurboSquid or these other places, buy their models and let all our users just use them. They want each person to go.
Yeah.
So you can put it on your own personal QR code and use it because you bought it, but you can't really, and you can share it through that QR code through Daqri, but it's not so clear that we as Daqri can go buy the content and put it in the gallery for everyone.
No, that would require a business-to-business
It's a gray
relationship.
area right
Yeah.
now, because you're still locked within one app, so to speak. So it might be allowed, and
So I still can't make money right now.
So, okay, so what I've done here is I've just created a new AR content type, and then I've just clicked on the model upload here, or browse, and I'm just going to go ahead and pick dwarf.x, that's our mesh file, load that in, and then,
title.
yeah. You want to make sure you put it in title, or else things will get angry at you. And then we just choose the textures for it. Those are in there. We'll scroll down. Submit that. And now, when you scan that, it should have the dwarf in there. So you can see how easy it is to change your content. So, if you had this on a coupon or something like that, and you wanted to change all of the content for it to be something that was relevant to the next month, or the next week, or the next hour,
Here, check it out.
you can change it on the fly. Just all you need to do is have a website, a web link.
What's he doing? Get him off of my screen.
The animation's on there too, which is really
That's
nice.
spooky.
It's a bug in your machine.
Oh, is he hanging on to the side?
So rotate.
Yeah, because it's vertical right now. That's why.
Oh,
Yeah, like if we put it on paper, or if we were to lie your
No,
laptop
we can-
flat.
Yeah, he was facing up.
hold on just a second here.
He has the ability to walk on walls.
So you can go to my CEO and say, hey, look, you got some bugs in your system.
I know, right?
I need a $250,000 investment. Or else.
Or else, yes.
Oh no,
It's off.
hand rotating scales all.
No. Actually, here. So what you can do?
So you
Pull
can
them up
pan
again?
on the screen?
Yeah,
You
Okay.
can
So
grab
now-
it with your fingers.
I've actually just
Cool.
I've actually just improved that recently. So